very much. I love you too. I think I know why you're happy. Trump's vacation, not going well. He is about as popular right now as a norovirus on a cruise ship. Wow. Trump supporters? Well, if there are any here, they're welcome. You're tired of winning? I'm asking. Because I feel like the question of the week is, how can we get tired of winning if the South won't shut up about losing? And that's not. Look. I travel in the South. There are a lot of gigs down there. That's not the whole South. There are many fine people in the South, but not the ones who go to Klan marches. Here's a hint. You're not a fine person if the guy next to you has a swastika flag. That's a hint. If the party you want to go to looks like Comic-Con for sociopaths, you are not a fine person. But look, I would never say that Donald Trump could not go lower, because he's the king of low. But to watch what went on this week in Charlottesville, and then to come out with, hey, Nazis, they're just like us. He kept saying this, violence on both sides. Okay, first of all, there wasn't. Sorry, but liberals don't form militias, they form drum circles. And even if there was, which there wasn't, you know what? There was violence on both sides in World War II. We were still the good guys. I didn't agree with everything George Bush did after 9/11, but he didn't side with Al-Qaeda. He didn't say some of the hijackers were fine people. I thought it was so fitting that the lowest point in this lowly administration was Tuesday, the one day he was back at Trump Tower, where the horror all began, where he was fuming that the day before he had to denounce racists. And, you know, as he launched into his defense of neo-Nazis who were chanting, "Jews will not replace us," standing beside him was his Jewish Treasury Secretary, Steve Bannon, and his Jewish Economic Council head, Gary Cohn. Now, neither one of them has plans to quit, but if they do, Jews will replace them. So right now, you know, the right wing is all pretending that this is just about Civil War monuments. You know, that's what the big thing, they weren't racist, they were just not wanting these monuments to come down of Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson. Trump said this week, who's next? Washington? Jefferson? Yeah, but, you know, we put up statues of Washington and Jefferson despite the fact that they owned slaves. For them, slavery was a bug. For Robert E. Lee, it was a feature. And speaking of getting rid of racist eyesores, Steve Bannon is out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was the big news today. Trump told him this bunker is not big enough for the both of us. No, because Bannon, come on, never got along with Jared Kushner, who will probably take over some of his duties. So again, to the people chanting Jews will not replace us, yeah, they kind of did it again. But boy, I tell you, the bodies are piling up outside the White House. I mean, the number of people who've been General Flynn, Reince Priebus, Sean Spicer, the Mooch, Steve Bannon. I mean, this is going to sound a little racist, but why can't lazy white people keep a job? So the question now is, who is still with Trump? because even his buddies on the right are all, the Manufacturing Council has resigned, the Strategic Policy Forum has resigned, the Advisory Council on Infrastructure won't take his calls anymore. Mitt Romney, both Bushes denounced him. Conservative senators like Bob Corker denounced him. And perhaps the harshest blow of all, last night Ivanka made him sleep on the couch. So I know, but you know. So he's a little blue. So of course, what do they do when the president's down? They have a big rally planned. They're going to go to Phoenix, big rally in Phoenix, and his handlers want to cheer him up, and they're going to wait till the eclipse is coming. They're going to wait till the eclipse happens, and then tell him there were 3 million people there. And this is amazing. By sheer coincidence, 92% of the eclipse is going to be going over what they call the path of totality, where the sun will be completely obscured, and it falls over 92% of it over counties that voted for Trump. Just what we need, these people even more in the dark.